How is everyone doing today? Now, people had some things to say in my stream chat before the stream actually started. Now, someone said, hello Evelyn, someone in my chat said, the conversation around race/quirks have been lightly broached for so long. Yes. I'm glad we got some kind of payoff. Big if true. Hello everyone. And then he says, we even see it with just black characters, like how Rocklock admitted to being happy that his son was born with light skin, so that he'd be more easily accepted by the Japanese. That's not true. That never happened. Right? Like, I'm not crazy, right? This never happened. And like, I have the only chapter where he talks about his son during the overhaul arc. Doesn't even really talk about him, just thinks about him. Dude, that looks just like him. This never happened. Just thought that was interesting. But yes, we are finally here to talk about MHA 369 and 370. I have not read either of these chapters, including leaks, really. Asacraft? Asacraft, it's true. Hello, everyone. Now, would you guys rather me talk about the anime first, or should I just start reading? It's kind of hard for me to read, so choose wisely. Academy of Heroes moment. Reading? You need the anime talk to save us after. Anime first. Oh, split down the middle. How about I do chapter and then episode and then chapter and then episode? That'll work. So 369. Have not read at all. I have seen this page multiple times though. Strange. And it's over top the destroyed city in the background here. How can this be? And then he's got the second user, and he's crying. If I had to guess, this is probably like immediately after, his brother died, right? Why else would he be crying? Your meta ability. And then, I assume this is him using transmission. Oh, folded. Was only meant to work on small objects. Never more than a lackluster pea shooter. It would be laughable to describe your actions as any sort of meaningful resistance. Such was your insignificance. You unruly insect, and he's still smiling. He's still smiling. That's all you were meant to be. Okay. So I guess this is being placed here because you're supposed to, like, link it to Bakugo, right? I mean, this statement right here about pea shooter is very closely related to what Shigaraki called Bakugo's explosions in the First War. How is it that I can see them now? Wait, he can see why can he see the vestiges? Wait, what? Wait, what? How do quirks work anymore, dude? I don't understand how this fucking series is. I don't understand how the series works anymore. How can he see these? This is kind of similar to like the this is similar to the people have asked me like, how come One for All doesn't have like the stockpile vestige? And I'm just like, I don't know, bro, Hori for gore. He's reading the manga. AFO and OFA are linked because they're so close, so you can see them now somehow. I don't know. This don't make any sense. And why would it happen now of all times? Dude, I hate quirk vestiges. I think quirk vestiges are so dumb. Okay. Anyway. The stockpile vestige watching every OFA conversation. Yeah, imagine he is there. He's been there the whole time. He's just chilling. I've seen people set AFO's vestiges behind the door in the vestige realm. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, it's possible that he'd be in there, right? Because he gave you each of the quirk. Anyway, quirk gear shift. I like the little trails it has. That's very neat. Much like the others' meta abilities, Gear Shift strength grew alongside One for All's. Its scope broadened, allowing it to apply more diverse targets and function right down to the cellular level. I like how the dialogue is consistent, or like the narration is consistent with who's speaking. Like this is probably one of the vestiges, still referring to it as a meta ability. And like, if the vestige called it a quirk, nobody would bat an eye, right? Because it wouldn't really be a big deal, but it's cool consistency there. Then there's the pure simple might built up within One for All. A fist imbued with these two overlapping powers can warp the very laws governing reality. God damn. What the fuck? What is... Power scaling of this series got crazy. Saying gear shift works at the molecular level and then just showing Deku go fast and slow with it in the most basic ways possible. What has happened to the power of the series? Oh, quintuple. Oh my goodness. Bro. Weren't they getting mad down below because Bakugo was making too much of a fucking ruckus? Jesus Christ. So why is it quintuple? Is that because it's like base OFA, and then it's got Fujin, and then it's got Gear Shift? Gear Shift Overdrive? And also, I've been saying this for like chapters, so I'm not really saying anything new. Bakugo's body is down here somewhere, just getting blasted by air pressure. He is just getting blasted. Like, 5 smashes and quits. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. I see now. That's actually kind of cool. What the fuck is going on anymore? A lighter blow than before. This time, it didn't have that glow he'd built up. Fujin, I assume. So wait. So Shigaraki took permanent damage from getting blasted by, like, Bakugo, but he gets quintuple Detroit smashed with essentially 100% of One for All because the series forgore about power scaling. And he's chilling? Like, Bakugo blew this dude's face off. Perhaps it's too fast to perceive, but based on the trajectory of that last hit, I could surmise the angle and timing of the next one, and know where... Oh. Oh, he slowed himself down, didn't he, so he missed. Oh. Low gear, yep. Adjust speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. That's pretty fucking cool, though. Shouldn't you know that already, all for one? In that case, I'll... Oh my god, he's using smokescreen! Everyone take a picture! He's using smokescreen! No way! And there comes Black Whip. From above? After adjusting my timing, I can use the Force Danger Sense to detect the threat, and the 6th Smokescreen to obscure his vision. Then the 7th's Float provides some instant height, and the 5th's Black Whip catches him unaware so I can bind and yank him toward me. Finally, that earlier quintuple attack gave me a refill of the 3rd's Fajin. Okay, so he used Gear Shift to attack 5 times really fast, and at the same time he used those 5 attacks to build up Fajin. Okay, I see. I would also like to point out that Deku is again thinking about nothing except the quirks. That's all he does. That's all he talks about is the fucking quirks. Whatever though. For another blast of overdrive, courtesy of the 2nd's Gear Shift. Wow. Our meta abilities were never what you should have been wary of. Rather, you should fear the reason why someone chooses to use their gifts. True power resides within an individual's intent. Okay. What website are you using to read this? I should not say. But I stopped using Viz. I stopped using Viz because for some fucking reason it's like covered in black squares. And I paid $3 a month for this shit, by the way. Hang on, let me show you. Do you see this? Look at this. It's covered in squares. I don't know why it started doing this, but it's very annoying. It's the wrong tab. This is why, this time, I'm giving it everything I've got. What do you mean this time? Like you weren't doing it last time? All for one, you don't get... Everyone's all fucked up. Silence, you insects, you maggots. None of these people are dead. Everyone's fine. This is silly. You don't get to hurt anyone else. People call them quirks. Sure. I don't know. Deku is just so boring to me now. Every single time he's on screen, he's either not thinking at all, or he's thinking like, oh, this is how I use my powers, and you have to stop being evil. Hang on. I had to whitelist somebody on the Minecraft server. He knocked his armor off like a Minecraft character death. Oh my god, he's just like Bakugo. Which means he's alive. We're resonating. One for all, with all for one. And all for one, with one for all. I can see my brother. The young man, the young man with the bean eyes. Oh. What the fuck? Why would you call him that? The course of this battle, the chain of events leading to this moment, has shaken the balance of their supposed melding. Here comes your moment, boy. Don't forget what Shimura said. You can't take it easy just yet. Giving everything you've got, you say. And that business about quirks? Surely you jest. I haven't used a single quirk yet. I've yet to brandish the true value of this body. They're to blame. Wretched, unsightly, eraser-headed as merry brats. So fucking Trump post, what the fuck? He is dead-ass Trump posting in chat right now. End this already, I want to talk about one's justice. And this tomb of theirs, their sneaky, ramshackle ploy to divide us, the whole sequence of events that led to this moment. People are still thinking Fort Deku, which is kind of annoying. Oh, what's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 lights. Dude, 9's gonna come out. Pog. 9's back. He gets put together like Legos. Another trick up his sleeve? No, not yet. Indeed, Yoichi, the entire chain of events up to now will inevitably spell out victory or defeat for all. Not yet. Victory is still within my grasp. Jesus Christ, Spinner. Where am I reading this? On a website that I should not mention. Alright, man. Much like Deku, I have no thoughts on this chapter. Nothing really happened. It's just rawness, which is cool, I guess. It's whatever, man. Let's talk about the Twice episode now. Contrary to most people, I did not think this episode was super great. I thought it was okay. See, the thing is, I thought this episode was good for an MHA episode. If that makes sense. This was a good MHA episode, not a very good anime episode. Let's see. In chapter 270? We'll talk about that episode after I read 370. Oh, you mean 370? Yeah, I'll talk about 370 after this episode. Yeah. So, like, the first half of this episode is just an overabundance of, like, boring shots, still frames. This shit is not working. This cat is fucked up, bro. Damn, it's not working at all, bro. Well. Oh, there we go. Like, I don't know, everything about this episode, not everything. Most of this episode was very, very visually boring. Still frames, just recreation of manga panels, really not much going on. You could, like, look how bad this shot looks. Dude, this looks so ass. No other anime would get away with this. And then the Twice stuff happens, that's good. But, like, I misspoke. I meant Rocklock and wife were unhappy about their skin not having lighter skin. No, they weren't. That never happened. That is never a thing that ever happened in the series. Anyway. A lot of shots in the Hawks versus Twice. A lot of these shots were just like copy and pasted from the manga, basically. Hello, my instant search. They say he looks too much like Rocklock. They don't say he looks too much like Rocklock. They say, oh wow, Sun really took after you. That's it. Whatever interpretation you took away from that, that's your own thing. Nothing else happened. Someone once said MHA looks like mid-2000s anime with slightly better quality. That's true. I will say, this episode had good character art, but the reason why I don't really hold that in high esteem like many other people do is that good character art and consistent character art should be like Should be like a baseline for anime. In the anime, they say genetics went too much in one direction. That is a Crunchyroll subtitle. That is not what they said, and you can look at the manga translation instead, which says definitely not that. And also, that is also a misinterpretation of the Crunchyroll line, because that line was clearly in jest. It was clearly not a serious, oh my god, I can't believe my son is so dark-skinned. This is going to be such a tragedy for me and my husband's lives. It was a line purely in jest that you were misinterpreting big time. How do you find streaming on YouTube? Did you try Twitch? I've streamed on Twitch before. I get like maybe like 1/5, 1/6 the amount of viewers that I get on YouTube, because like my platform is here, right? So I don't really have a reason to stream on Twitch. I might stream on Twitch sometimes just to like play games, but I don't know. We'll see. I was also kind of hoping they would do more with the lighting. But, I mean, it's not bad. And you can tell that they can finally do some sort of, like, interesting visuals as soon as it's not outside, or, like, they try to make it look like it's outside. Because Overhaul, the entire Overhaul arc is so boring visually. But then, and like in this episode, they're surrounded by blue flames in a dark building. It's kind of cool. I didn't watch the last 2 seasons. Are they good? No. But I mean, they're carried by source material, if that's what you mean. There's a reason why that comment was made about the token black hero. What are you talking about? Yeah, like the visuals are actually like sort of interesting now that there's like a blue flame in this dark building. It's very neat. And then unfortunately, the episode goes back outside, and it looks it's so boring. Did you not like that AOT Season 4 was quite visually boring? I don't know, I didn't watch it. Like I said though, character art is good. The character art was good this episode, but the character art should always be good. It's we shouldn't be praising the anime for doing the bare minimum. I was very surprised that they showed this much blood though in this episode. Not like there was another scene where he's like hanging off the balcony. If it's a Crunchyroll thing, then that's a bad joke on their behalf, saying genetics went too far in one direction about the child of the only black hero seems like very direct messaging. No, it doesn't. The twice melting animation was great. Yeah, it's a shame he looks like Dookie. It's a shame he turns... he becomes poopy. Oh, there he goes. The poopy figure. I really don't know why they did him like that. But yeah, this episode was IMO, carried by music and voice acting, and the source material. The visuals and the animation quality did not make this a good episode. Is this the first major death in MHA? Yeah. I swear to God, MHA animation staff has one of the worst compositing I've ever seen. That I don't use it or straight up use it in a bad way. Does Night Eye count? No. Why can't you even consider my perspective? I'm not even criticizing the series. I took it as interesting insight into Japanese culture, which is known to be very xenophobic. Because what you're reading into doesn't exist. You're taking a line and saying that it represents Japanese xenophobia, when it has absolutely nothing to do with that. You're talking about Crunchyroll subs rather than the actual dialogue. Which I had the actual dialogue up. Here. This is the actual dialogue. Your perspective is based on nothing. Should the MHA anime have had less episodes in order to give better animation? I mean, yeah, probably, but it's never gonna happen, so. Yes, okay. To finalize my discussion about this episode, unironically overrated. But it's fine, I guess. It's a fine episode. Next season's the last one. We can only hope. Okay. It's time. Do you think Dobby's dance is going to get a major treatment? We can only hope. We can only hope. It seems that they really like Dobby over there, so. This chapter has been talk of the town. It's insane how bad the quality is. You can have 1 minute of Sakuga and then 22 minutes of still frames with speed lines. Yeah, and people will say that it's a good episode. Like, people will be twerking for it. For some reason, the MHA anime is held to, like, a completely separate standard than like, all anime in general. That's like... No other anime gets jerked off like this. People have accepted that the MHA anime always underperforms, so we give MHA some like charitability. So when we get an episode that's like on the grand scheme, like a 5 out of 10, we go like, "Oh my god. It's the best episode I've ever seen. It did the bare minimum. Yes, Queen, give us nothing." Did you notice how in the last chapter the 5 smash sound effects are delayed and spanning multiple panels to show Deku moving faster in sound? I did notice that. It's very cool. Hi, so this is your favorite Twitter user? I have many favorite Twitter users. You'd have to specify. That's why I jump ship to Black Clover. No comment. But yeah, MHA's anime is like... It looks really bad. Your favorite chronic Deku fan? I have a bunch of Deku fans, man. That's not... You gotta fight like Chill. Chill will definitely beat your ass for that claim. So like MHA will get praised for doing the bare minimum, which is like good character art. Oh my god. Let's go. The characters actually look like themselves. Peak episode. Greatest of all time. Oh, it's Jay. Hey man, what's up? I'm Deku's #1 fan. Yeah. Oh wait, actually I shouldn't close that, huh? Because I still gotta talk about the other one. Anyway, start at chapter 370. Die, monster. Stay inside the house, you heteromorph freak. So you brought dirty blood here, you tricked us. The land will become filthy, defiled. Go, get out. No matter how much society progresses, we'll never accept you and your kind. Damn. Is that Baby Spinner? That's fucked up. You can't say that. That's fucked up. Oh, he's hulking out. Why is the title the racism allegations chapter? We'll get to that, okay. Turning back the clock a bit, to just after the battlefields received word of Dabi's defeat, in front of Central Hospital, and this is where they're talking about taking Kurogiri back. Kurogiri, the closest thing to a masterpiece out of all the high ends within the bioengineered Nomu series. All for one learned that that very entity was held in this hospital. And sent Spinner Lieutenant in the Paranormal Liberation Front to lead a small army of the PLF dregs, as well as ordinary citizens who sympathize with their cause. Isn't Compress also in Central? I don't think so. I think he's in prison. PLF dregs, little bro doesn't get a name. In total, a force of about 15,000 was dispatched. Okay. There to fight back were some of the remaining heroes and police squads, only about 200 strong. Who knew you were such a popular guy, Shirakumo? Loud out shout. Base, nice one, dude. A meat shield? Oh shit, they're gonna stab him. He gets saved. Oh, by Coda? No way, dude. Where's Tentacle? We got split up in the chaos. Squad leader, there are too many of them. We need backup. Well, we ain't getting any. Push back with those taser shields. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be like an allegory for like riots? Wait, hang on. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm not gonna read chat. Hang on. Crap, it's bad enough we're so short-handed. Now they're purposely splitting us up and isolating us. These punks are way too organized for a random mob of rioters. Dude, no way. No way, dude. Horikoshi, don't do it. Shut up, you. Tie him up. Enough out of you. We ain't rioters. Get his hands. You people are always like this. Folks with human faces just don't get it. No way, man. No way. He really did it. Dude, come on. I heard so much about this event. No way, dude. Really? The only black dude? The only black dude, like, in the entire series? You make him the one who gets told he doesn't know what it's like to be discriminated against? There is no fucking way. He is collecting allegations like they're Infinity Stones. That's insane. Why couldn't it have been Mike? He was right there. If Asa criticizes the chatter, he's racist, by the way. Damn, you got me. Okay. I don't remember if you guys remember this. I talked about this weeks ago. Before we even cut to this POV. I said, isn't it kind of funny how Horikoshi sent all the minorities to, like, go fight each other? Imagine overreacting over absolutely nothing, Lamau. Okay, you're dumb. You're dumb and banned. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't remember if you guys remember me saying that. So obviously, I don't think Horikoshi's actually racist. I think he's very silly. I think he's just very silly. I think he did a little silly thing. definitely not the play. He's just a silly man. I think the racism allegations are definitely unfounded. But this is goofy. Do you remember when MHA was praised for doing politics better than comics? I took it as a joke. Is it serious? Some allegations are serious. Yeah, most of them are jokes, though. Hoy was in a silly, goofy mood writing this chapter. Yeah. This is not good. And, dude, this is actually an allegory for a riot. Holy shit. No way. This is not good. This is not good. I need to go back and delete my social commentary video. Hang on. No way, man. Okay. We're gonna keep reading. I think the intention is Hori is saying like, I think it's supposed to be like some meta commentary about how they've like lost the plot, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think really hard. Fuck. Hang on. Maybe it's like he's trying to say how far they've gone, that they're also attacking other marginalized people. I don't know. Oops. Stop this. Why are you doing this? Please stop. Raised in a big city, were you? Traitor to... What? Wait, what? What is happening? Okay. I froze. Hang on. I froze. I don't know what to say. I don't... I froze, dude. I don't know what to say. This is, wow. So... I guess the point is that the plight of the heteromorphs got co-opted by AFO, and now they're just henchmen instead of doing good change. I guess, I think that's one interpretation. But I think this is... I don't know, I think this is a very on-the-nose interpretation about, like, riots. Honestly. What's the OST, by the way? I said it's good. It's Silent Hill 2. Koda's big final arc mode is getting called a race traitor. So, is the implication here that, like, there's no racism in the city? I don't understand what this means. Or is it that there's, like, too much racism in the cities? I don't know. I don't get it. If he was raised in a big city, that wouldn't be a race traitor? Wouldn't that be a class? He'd be calling him a class traitor, no? When's Horikoshi gonna show up and offer the riders a Pepsi? I don't know. Rage, good citizens. Oh, this guy's got a cool design. I like that fucking... That's cool. Today is your Independence Day. Okay. Court counseling, court education, nothing but phony nonsense, all of it. We know this all too well because of the forms we bear. The 6-6 incident, the Great Jeddah Purge. Um, wait, are these two like? Are these two like really big like racist incidents that only got mentioned at the very end of the story? I mean, you said traitor to your kind, so it has to be a race traitor. Yeah, I get that, but like, if he's a race traitor because he lives in a big city, wouldn't that have more to do with like class divide? I don't know. This is dumb. This panel right here with this dialogue, this is really bad. Um, this is like one of the worst panels. Purely because these two incidents should have been mentioned anytime. Anytime ever. But they are... This is show... Or this is telling, not showing, you know? Like, this is hastily including big events at the very end because you forgot to do it earlier. Wow. The history of the paranormal is one of persecution and oppression for those who don't fit the mold. And what excuse was offered by those who joined in the slaughter of our kind? They gave me the creeps. They'd say sweeping all under the rug. Wow. These days, society has reflected and made amends. Or so they would have you believe. Sure, in dead cities, the populace is raised in a diverse melting pot, where through the wonders of our education, discrimination is a thing of the past, but take a look beyond the cities. What do they still say there? Wait. So Coda is a race traitor because he lives in a big city. So wait, okay. So, to not be a race traitor, you have to be a victim of racism? Is that what he's saying? Because he's still siding with the heroes, but that's not what he said. Raised in a big city where you traitor your kind. And then he says, like, that doesn't make any sense. Was there segregation at MHA? Do you mean like, best adult dating site? Oh, fuck yeah. Do you mean like quirk segregation or like... You give me the creeps. Oh, this is like a One Piece page. What the fuck is this? Not even the brightest light can illuminate every corner of society. That light never shone upon those of us here today. We must find our own light in this world. If only I weren't born looking like this with this quirk. Have people ever thought that even once? No, you people are no heroes of ours. I like the little spinner flag. Instead, it will be him, who leads us to prominence in society. So, wait. Then how come the figurehead of the anti-racist movement is now a giant monster? Wait, why? Why is the guy spearheading the anti-racist movement? Why has he become a giant fucking slobbering monster? Yeah, Silverbean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're calling him a race traitor because he's living in a place where he's not getting, like, discriminated against. That's very weird. Don't know what he's saying. Ever since All for One gave me power, head getting fuzzier. This is really bad. Wow. This is really bad. I think Spinner's being a figurehead is the point, especially with the AFO co-opting interpretation, whether it's good is up for debate. I guess. Octoblow. Pog. How freaking dare you kill the traitor, crush the wannabe hero. He made the most monstrous of them all the leader of the movement. What's any of that got to do with attacking the hospital? Okay. Back in Jakku, the first thing the heroes did was take action to make sure the patients were and stay safe. What about you guys? Come on, go on, tell me. Do you have a plan here? No matter how much society progresses, we'll never accept you and your kind. You better. Because if not, I won't let this stand. Okay. So. I feel like this is like trying really hard to talk about like the riots like a couple years ago. Am I crazy? Like, I feel like this is like trying to directly speak to the riots that happened in the US. I don't know. This is one of those chapters where I feel like I would have to dive far deeper. I would have to dive far deeper into this chapter because there is a lot going on here, and some of it might be very stupid, some of it might age okay. At the very least, this is horrible. This page is very, very bad. Some of it might be salvageable if I think more about it. But at the end of the day, this plotline still sucks because it never existed, really. I don't think Hori is racist, but he does not deserve slack for this either. He's definitely not racist, he's just silly. He's a silly, goofy guy. I can't get over the fact that Hori just made up 2 mass racial genocides out of nowhere, dude, and he named them after Star Wars references as well, for fun. Like, I feel like there is enough in this chapter that this could literally probably be an entire video just talking about this chapter. Some of this is bad. And some of this, like I said, if I think about it more, I might be able to come to a different conclusion. Was happened too late in the series? Yeah, like, Hori never really cared about this plotline. He, like, dabbled in it a little bit, and then he gave up. New Hori slander video? Yeah, there might have to be a new Hori slander video. Because this is a very mixed chapter for me. If this is supposed to be an allegory about, like, race riots, this is really dumb. The Rocklock thing is really dumb. You might be able to, like... You might be able to conjure something about how, like, people co-opt movements, right? But, like, I don't know. The spinner thing is kind of... It's really weird. I don't know, man. Fuck. Like I said, it's something you have to think about. You can't really force in this kind of world building in the middle of the last war arc. No, you cannot. That's mostly the reason why the chapter doesn't work. Lots of police tape style paneling. Interesting. Overall thoughts on the chapter? Someone tell him. Burrito may have given up. Yeah. My initial thoughts on the chapter are not very positive. Like I said, I'll probably have to think about this chapter more before I can come to, like, a big conclusion. I don't like some of the implications. How do you even discuss this chapter without pissing people off? Hey, my videos have never stopped me before, okay? People always get pissed off all the time at my videos and I still make them. Moving on, this week's episode was hype. Wow. I got ratio for saying I didn't like the spinner stuff. You get ratioed every single day because you refuse to block people. And, like, people have you... They got, like, your post notifications on, I'm pretty sure. I found the chapter at least funny for how absurd it is. It is very absurd. I won't deny that. Is my OST over? No. Hell yeah. So I guess... How do you guys feel about this chapter? Why is he wearing sneakers? Odd sense of style? Bro, he's in the middle of a riot. I'd be wearing sneakers too. Do you still consider yourself an MHA fan, or you just continue to watch it burn? I mean, like, I make content about it, I stream about it, so like I'm a fan, right? I just want it to... I want it to be better. I like that he's using the racism plotline, and I like the design of that one dude. I'm glad Hori's gonna give Shoji development, but Act 3 sucks, so this is mid. Everything else poopy. I'm just here for the stream from the looks of this is goofy as hell. It's only when you're a fan of something that you actually fully understand what makes some things about it bad. We need to see where this goes. Yeah, it's fair. Crying man is literally everyone in Class A gonna get a moment I'm never gonna see Deku again. He was last chapter, right? You'll be fine. How will this affect Edgeshot's character development? That's a good question. I think before I make any, like, video on the contents of this, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the next chapter at least. We can't even say that Hori's a bad writer because if you wanted to actually do this before, this plotline would have been good, but he's just doing it too much at the stage of the story. He wants it over, man. He is done. What is he cooking? Yeah, we'll let Hori cook, alright? We'll see where he's going with this. If there is anything in the kitchen at all. Is Bakugo still AFK? Yeah, he's AFK. We'll see what Hori's cooking. And I guess in the meanwhile, we can talk about this episode. So believe it or not, I actually think this episode is the first, like, good episode of the season. Purely because it's not just good for an MHA episode, you know? It's not good for MHA. This is actually just a straight up good episode. Consistent character all around, bare minimum. Great animation pretty much the whole time. Except for, you know, that segment. Everything in this episode was well executed, IMO. What does it cover? It covers 267 to 270. I like the lack of an actual recap before the OP. Yeah, hopefully they realize now that people don't need to be caught up 6 seasons in. And if you do need to be caught up, that's a skill issue. Like they barely affect them. Yeah, Dobby has been jobbing since his birth. It's fine. But yeah, like everything, this episode was like really consistent in every regard. The Mirko versus the high-end stuff was really good. Like, it was actually really good. I would play it if I wouldn't get immediately banned. All this stuff was good. DJ Punch was alright. This is where we get to the issues, though. This is where we get to the issues. The Shigaraki awakening scene was very bad, and how did it do Dobby's black panel bit? It, like, if I recall, it cut all sound, and it showed his, like, lips moving. And that was about it. But it was fine, I mean, it's about the way you would adapt a black speech bubble, right? What do you think of the censorship of the anime? It's actually been fine this season. What would you rate MHA out of 100? Before Villain Hunt, probably like a 90. In Act 3, probably like a 50 or like a 60. But yeah, this scene was really fucking bad. I strongly dislike what they did with this, and it's a shame because this is one of my favorite chapters of the story. Looks really bad. This is so visually uninspired. It's crazy. Can I get that shot of him as a kid? Dude. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at him. Look at he. That's my boy. Yikes. So like 90% of the episode was good. This sucked really bad though. Ugh, dude, just look how garbage this looks. Look how bad this looks. This is what I mean by MHA gets away with like looking so ass. No anime would get away with this besides My Hero Academia. Everyone just accepts this kind of quality for some reason, and I don't get it. Yeah. See, I mean, like, this is okay. But, like, fuck. It's also... Yeah, it's alright. The background is just very boring and uninspired. The white void is disgusting. It's very disgusting. You know what I did realize, though, is that apparently people thought that All For One the entire time was the one saying, don't reject who I am. And I don't know how any of you motherfuckers ever came to that conclusion. That is wild. That is wild to me, how some of you people thought that shit. Let me see if I can find that tweet. Hang on. Where is it? Here it is. What is bro cooking? Alex. 220 likes. Alex. What are you cooking, bro? People thought Nana. What? Oh my god. These are the people we've been... No way. I have the word AFO muted if you were wondering why that post was missing. And he keeps posting pineapple like Pineapple said it. I don't think Pineapple said that though, did he? That's crazy. The whole point was that Tenko's family rejected the fact that he wanted to become a hero and didn't help him at all, and now that he chose who he wanted to be, they reject him again? Yes, it's very clear. It was very clear. It was very clear. This is goofy. You guys are goofy. Could you find the original chapter? Yeah, easily, because it's fucking chapter 270. I got that shit memorized because it's such a great chapter. Don't reject who I am. Like, he walks into the black void, and then the speech bubble comes out of the black void. It's so easy. Reading manga is so easy. God, his mouth is already disintegrated, yeah. Take me back to when this chapter dropped, dude. Oh my god, this was so good. This was so good. His father coming out of AFO was so brilliant. I was literally just thinking that after I like looked at this. I was like, damn, that's so good. This is so good. Okay, do we have anything else to talk about? Oh, dude, my Crunchyroll video has been going crazy. My Crunchyroll video has gotten 10,000 views, or actually 20,000 views in the past 2 days. Sorry, I was reading. Somebody left a comment on my Hawks vs. Twice video saying, "Stop the cap. This fight did nothing. Hawks somehow lives with no consequences." Bro. I tried to make it an anime-only video. And, like, I have spoken about at length how disappointing the aftermath of Hawks vs. Twice is. So, like, what do you want from me, bro? I tried to make a video that... I tried to make a video that anime-onlys could watch, I'm sorry. Anyway, I brought up the Crunchyroll video because there are... specific things that I wanted to talk about. Because some of these comments are dumb as fuck on the Crunchyroll video. It's like, the comments are just all full of people saying, like, dub anime sucks. And I'm like, okay. What's the... It's not the point? I couldn't imagine complaining about a $35 to $75 an hour pay rate. That's pretty decent. Dubs are horrible anyway, so this doesn't bother me. Well, nobody cares about the dub industry. I'm completely okay with this dub industry dying. Most English dubs are trash anyway. Like, wow, you guys have no compassion. The only thing I have to say is if you've ever been to Comic-Con VAs, they make bank. I met the voice of Rem, Lucy, and Kaito, and I spent hundreds of dollars alone at their booths. Why do you think you have to spend hundreds of dollars at their booths? Why do you think they do that? David Henkel? I don't enjoy dubbed anime. Therefore, the people working on it do not deserve human rights. Yeah, that's basically like at least 30% of the comments on this video. Like, there is no empathy with anime fans. Like, not all of them are bad. Like, you know, some people are really nice. The market corrects for things like this, given some time. His name is very fitting. Will you do a Silent Hill video? I'd be interested. I might. I do really like Silent Hill. Dub should be vanished, IMO. Subtitles are the best way to consume anime. Who watches dub anyway? God, these people are fucking scum. Do a Silent Hill video, please? Oh man, well, you're asking for it, you know? These are the people that complain about localization on Twitter? Oh, 100%, yeah. The Venn diagram is a circle. I feel like 2016 anime takes. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but it's actually 2022 anime takes. This is a side of anime fans that I really do not like. Yeah, I agree, and it's unfortunate because I've been getting bombarded with them. Me on the way to gas the Silent Hill video despite not having played any of the games yet. Maybe I was gonna. I always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to make a Silent Hill 2 video, but now that there's a remake coming, I might just wait and make a video on the remake. When will you play Sonic Frontiers? Never. Silent Hill 2 remake playthrough. I could do a remake playthrough on my Twitch. I'm not gonna do it on YouTube though. Team Bloober slander video? 100% yes. Glad you split the message though, regardless of those guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again too. How the Silent Hill remake ruined the original. No, if I make a Silent Hill 2 remake video, I'll be very charitable, I think. Because it's like a different interpretation, you know? It's like, it's a different game. Be brave and do a review of the Silent Hill movies. I haven't watched those since they came out, man. I don't remember shit about those. Really wish the original games were available on modern consoles. Konami says, fuck you. But also, what if the Silent Hill 2 remake is bad? Well, it probably will be, but you know, I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Which of the Silent Hill projects excited you? Silent Hill F looks really cool. Silent Hill F looks really cool. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me, dude. Hey, Olivia, thanks. Oh my god. Sorry, I got stun-locked by that. Oh my god. Why is Endeavor sitting your image for that? Because I thought it would be funny. Any thoughts on the creator of Higurashi making Silent Hill F? I don't know anything about Higurashi, so no. I am interested on new takes on Silent Hill. I don't want people to try and recreate the old formula, because the old formula of Silent Hill doesn't work anymore in 2022. It doesn't work anymore. And they need to adapt to do something more modern. And you can see traces of that in the remake, when they're getting rid of the fixed camera angles. I actually do like that change. I do like the fixed camera angles in Silent Hill 2. Like, within the context of that game, I think they're really neat. But, over the shoulder is going to be a much more digestible way to play the game for a modern audience, and I think that's fine. And I like that they're branching out really big for Silent Hill F by straight up just going to Japan. Saying, fuck Maine. Fuck the United States. We're going to Japan. I need to go on a Silent Hill binge now, man. I need to, like, stream Silent Hill on my Twitch or something. Play through 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go watch the movies or something. How about the presentation of Silent Hill 2 Remake? Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I think James looks really bad. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. Hang on. Where is he? God damn it. Ignore the article. He looks really bad. He just looks like an entirely different human being, which maybe it'll work within the context of the remake, I guess we'll see. But, it looks like a lot of the subtlety is being dropped for the remake. For example, that scene where he drops to his knees in the remake trailer, if you know what I'm talking about, that's very dramatic. It's very, very dramatic. Compared to, like, the very, low-key emotional destruction of James Sunderland. I tried playing Silent Hill and I'm sorry I can't get through it. I feel like I might like the more controversial Silent Hill games. Which one? Number 1? I'm tentatively looking forward to Silent Hill 2 Remake. Silent Hill F looks really cool. The episodic one, Townsend? Or no. What is it called? Townfall? Townfall is what it's called. Silent Hill Townfall looks like it could be interesting. I'm not really interested in Silent Hill Ascension. But I'll let it cook. And obviously, I'm gonna see the movie. It's just like, it's not even a question. it could be garbage. It probably will be garbage, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. Okay. Is there anything else we have to talk about? Or did we get through it all? Any thoughts on RE4 remake? I have never played RE4. I always liked RE. I liked RE1, 2, and 3. I never played 4, and then I played RE5, and RE5 made me hate the franchise for a long time. I despised that game. And then RE7 came out, and that was cool. What was the racism allegations about MHA? It was just a joke about the rock block stuff. There were no racism allegations to my knowledge. You should play REC Remake? Maybe I will. Okay. If we have nothing else, then I'm gonna say it. Remember to subscribe to the channel, okay, if you're not already subscribed. And just like Olivia, who set a prime example, you can also become a member, which gives you exclusive features. Isn't that crazy? Olivia showed you all the power of becoming a member. You can also join the Discord down below, where we talk about My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, asterisk, and ReZero and stuff. We also started a Minecraft server for the Discord server, in case you like Minecraft. I don't whitelist anyone though. Like, if I know you, you'll get whitelisted instantly. But if I don't know you, you're gonna have to work for that whitelist. You have to do a little twerking. But yeah, you become a member. You get that little burrito icon. It looks terrible, but it's really funny. You get an emote. You only get one, because I'm waiting for Caper to be free so I can commission some emotes. What else do I have to plug? Hang on. Oh, I have a Twitter, right? Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, I guess. Whatever. You gotta do one now to get whitelisted? Okay, so like, it's a burrito. Yeah, it looks like shit. To get whitelisted on the Minecraft server, there is a form in the Minecraft server channel, which you can fill out. If I know you, I'll whitelist you instantly. If I don't know you, I will get to know you and then whitelist you. I just don't want people to, like, people I don't know to go in there and start, like, griefing shit, you know? So, it also... Congrats on 3K, thank you. While everyone's here, you can watch the new video I uploaded 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. 2 hours ago? 3 hours ago. There we go. I think that's about it, though. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, join Discord, become a member, get the burrito, get the live Zorbus reaction. Goodbye, everyone.